Everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Ayton, and it's Hachimura in at the 3. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Exum with it. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And that one is off. Great D that time from LeBron. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Doncic, bounce pass. It's tipped. Ayton kicks to Hachimura. Lakers passing it around. Shoots, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by James.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside, and once he's close, folks, good night.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Irving passes to Lively. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Davis after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life. Great defense there.
LeBron passes to Doncic. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Driving in, and Flagg throws it down.
When Flagg sees the lane, he's going to exploit it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. So, Greg, for Cooper Flagg, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man, and he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Oh, Derek Lively, you brought the sauce tonight. Look out.
Here's Doncic. His last outing with 20 points. LeBron is screen on Irving. And Doncic throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Reeves. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And one thing about Reeves, you're not going to out-hustle him.
And so here is Dallas, trailing by 2. Pass to Lively. Here's Flagg. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And Davis throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here is Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. They get it back. Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Exum. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Eaton.
Lockdown rim protection from Aiden, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
Here's Reeves. He's defended by Exum. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Ayton in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now LeBron really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Inside and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And here's a look at some numbers for Davis. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 22 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Irving passes to Davis. Over James. And finished off by Lively.
Well, so much respect to Lively. Plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mavericks trail by 4. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Clock at 4. The 3 from Davis. That shot off the mark. Good D by James. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Lively. And here is Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. On the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Flagg. And it's Russell in for Dante Exum. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt comes in for Ayton. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Hachimura. Here's the floater. The offensive rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves with it. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tonight's game means a lot, Doris. These are the games coaches sometimes identify as turning point games, right?
You are so right, Kev, because, listen, teams continue to define themselves in terms of who they are and how they win. So performing well at this point of the season really ends up having a great influence where you finish. This is a long year, but an important time.
That free throw good from Doncic. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And so he hits both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Here's Doncic. He's got 10. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. And good that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Doris, with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a quick look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 11 to the left side wing. Marshall sets a screen for Russell. Out to Thompson to stop the run. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Russell against Doncic. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Over Doncic. And that one's good. Russell.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
LaRavia with it. He's picked up by Russell. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 13.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Kevin.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Hayes throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Los Angeles. Russell passes to Gafford. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Vanderbilt. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Smart with the steal. And slam dunk by Smart.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Russell after the basket by the Lakers. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Dallas. To the middle. Will it go? And the layup is good. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Smart dishes to Doncic. And the three off target. Mavericks trailed by 13. Davis with it. Now guarded by Smart. Thompson surveying the floor. Russell kicks to Thompson. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings. Here's Doncic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Thompson, a screen on Doncic. And Russell puts up a deep three. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves, Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Hayes in at the center position. Now, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Here's LaRavia, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Off target with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Davis, the pass to Russell. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Washington. Here's Davis. Out to Russell from downtown. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Vanderbilt, a screen on Russell. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson. Over Reeves. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And that's good. Austin Reeves for three. Reeves has got his third basket of the night. Russell against Smart. Knocked away. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lakers leading by 18. Reeves finds Smart. Back to Reeves. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they've built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Russell after the basket by Los Angeles. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Russell sets a screen for Washington. They could use a bucket. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes the first. TV, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
Irving's checked in for Marshall. And the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Reeves can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the inside, here's Gafford. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
The painted area is the 9-to-5 place of business for Daniel Gafford, doing work right there.
Doncic outside. For the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. LeBron comes in for Hayes. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flagg comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Dante Exum in for Najee Marshall. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Marcus Smart. It's Exum on the wing. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. The three for Doncic. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And here is Los Angeles now. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. Pass to Ayton. Here's LaRavia. He's defended by Exum. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents. If they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition, but that's easier said than done.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Mavericks trailed by 21. And here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Here's Davis. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Five to shoot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And a member of the NBA 75 team. Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 16 over Irving. And again, the Lakers no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And you have to keep James off the boards because he will punish you like that if he gets the rebound.
Exum the bounce pass. Davis has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. Now, Laravia. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Made that one. It's his seventh of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Here's the problem, folks. Luka Doncic is locked in offensively, and he's got a rhythm. You better look out.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Here's Laravia. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Doncic, and stolen by Flagg. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Now, here is Irving. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Davis, the pass to Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Pass to James. Ayton a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Dallas shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Here is Davis. James defending. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Washington's checked in for Davis. And the Lakers also making a switch. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jake LaRavia. .136 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Irving for 2. And James pulls it down. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Doncic. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
1:06 left to play here in the half. Pass to Exum. Irving sets a screen for Exum. Back to Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And he knocks down the first one.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Doncic passes to LeBron. No good on the 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3. Nabbing another steal.
This guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now. Now, here's Washington. A 17-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Hachimura, the pass to James. Good on the bucket. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Dallas Mavericks.
They are out of sync. Too much individual play. They got to work together to create better looks.
Hard to argue with that, given their field goal percentage here. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's LeBron. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Dallas shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Irving looking over the floor. Davis down low, working on James. Unloads, and it's Davis missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton, no doubt on the dunk.
Ayton's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Pass to Exum. Irving sets a screen for Exum. Back to Irving. Here's Flagg. Doncic with the steal. Here's the break. And the dunk by Hachimura.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Outside Irving. Outside Davis. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from James. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Doncic against Irving. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 9.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Doncic outside. Reeves outside. 4 on the shot clock. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Lively inside. He's covered by Ayton. Lively, that's good.
As an offensive player, you've got to be willing to meet the physicality. Derek Lively does just that.
Reeves finds Doncic. And they double up Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. Lively, a screen on LeBron. Irving passes to Lively and finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
James kicks to Ayton. Back to LeBron. To the wing right side. Here's Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got 24.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Flagg. Davis against James.
And a chance to check out the stats for Doncic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 24 points per, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And both free throws good for Davis. Doncic with it. 24 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Now Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 27.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Davis with a screen on Doncic. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Here's James. 14 points for him. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Davis. Plays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Irving. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Exum. Scoreless thus far. And it's Davis missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Dallas calls timeout.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Pass to Davis. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here is Hachimura. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The 3 for Doncic. Here's LeBron, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 16.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Outside Irving. It's Davis on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Davis inside. He's against Hachimura. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Out to Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Davis against James. Down low. Ayton. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Now Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Davis. It's Exum on the wing. Baseline jumper. And it's Davis missing.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Here's Hachimura. Up and in on the layup. Hachimura's got 6 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Irving against Doncic. Irving drives in. Doncic with the block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
He gets it in there. 34 points for Luka Doncic. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And it's good for 2. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lively with it. He's got 10. Pass to Irving. Shot to stop the run. Another miss by Irving.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Now, Flagg. He's covered by Hachimura. Davis inside, working on James. And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
To the paint, here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 38 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lively a screen on Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Lakers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Mavericks, 5 games behind.
You know, right now, Dallas, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Thompson finds Washington. For 3, Marshall. And James pulls it down. James has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. A rare miss for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Lakers. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to LaRavia. Off target from outside.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Davis, the pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. Takes a 3. Outside for Davis. Pass to Russell. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now, LaRavia. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And here's Davis for 3.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Never thought I'd say this, but you simply cannot back off Marcus Smart. When you do that, he's going to bury you.
Davis against Vanderbilt. Davis looking for an opening. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Smart. From outside the arc, Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Out to Thompson, the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Smart. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Lakers working the ball around now. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
P.J. Washington sends it back. Folks, he can be an enforcer on that end.
And Thompson kicks to Washington. Pass to Gafford. It's Davis on the wing. Over Vanderbilt. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And Smart is constantly getting hit and throwing his body around, which is why he can get those calls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
From the arc, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Here's Irving. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Here's Smart. From past the arc. And Irving pulls it down. The Mavericks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Russell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And here's Russell. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Now connect. Smart up top to the right side. Pass to connect. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And on the way from Irving for 3. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Russell. Connect with it. Pass to Hayes. Here's LaRavia. Los Angeles with another miss. Davis against Smart. And here is Gafford. To the middle. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts. One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flagg comes in for Washington. And it's Dante Exum in for D'Angelo Russell.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Smart dishes to Hayes. Here's LaRavia. Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Back to Irving. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Irving against Smart. They double him with Irving. Connect with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Outside, Smart. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
They double him with Irving. Back to Vanderbilt. LaRavia finds Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. Fires from way outside. And Davis pulls it down.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Now, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Pass to Smart. Hayes with the screen for Smart. This one for 3. They get it again. Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. Now Hayes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:39 left in the 4th. Here's Lively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Lively's combination of athleticism and length, boy, he is a tough cover. Earns a trip to the charity stripe.
That free throw missing. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Flagg throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flagg, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. An open look for Vanderbilt. Here's Hayes over Irving. Hayes, no good. The Mavericks shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. And it's Davis with the jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the wing, the shot's good from Vanderbilt.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Flagg. Now here is Davis. No good with the triple. Outside, Smart. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Flagg. And here's Irving, guarded by Smart. Now, here is Irving. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Will you put together a full game tonight? And it paid off, guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.